All right. Good morning, everybody. I want to take you through real quick our slides for natural resources today. Natural resources are probably the most important thing we'll talk about all year because I always like to say that everything in history and everything people always seem to do, good or bad, is usually motivated by natural resources or money. And usually those two are intertwined. Well, today we're going to be looking at natural resources. So we'll start off with this. What exactly is a natural resource? And by the way, with your notes, what you can do is just have those notes open on your Google Doc and just be filling in the blanks. It should be very clear what you should be writing down. But back to the slides. The definition of natural resources is the natural wealth of a country. And if you think about what the word wealth means, you might think, well, just rich. So if a country has a lot of resources such as land, forest, you can see in the top right there the timber, mineral deposits, you can see an iron ore mine down here, and then water. That's actually Lake Michigan right there on the bottom right side of your screen. That tends to be a very wealthy place because it has a lot of natural resources it can use for its people's benefits. Some key terms here. One is a raw material. A raw material is something that's just straight up raw. It can't be used in its original form. So you see that thing down there to the right. That's actually iron ore. It can't be used. It's just a rock right there, but it can be modified or changed in order to be used. Just a cotton plant itself isn't really worth much, but it's got to be modified or changed to be used into the clothes that we're wearing today. Logs are the same thing, a big old tree that you cut down. Really, it's not worth anything. It's got to be cut up or modified or changed in order to be used for people's benefits. A raw material is something that has to be changed to be used. A fossil fuel is a natural resource that is made from ancient plant and animal remains naturally through the Earth's processes. And I'll simplify it as much as I can. Basically, it's old dead stuff that gets pressed by millions of years of heat and pressure underneath the Earth's surface. So examples of fossil fuels would be crude oil, natural gas, coal, anything like that. Fossil fuels are very, very, very important. And we'll get to why they're important here in a second, because they're a non-renewable resource. A non-renewable resource is a resource that's eventually going to run out. So you can see there on the left, this coal here. Eventually, we will run out of coal. It takes way too long to create for us to be able to replenish it. Limestone down here, I know you think that's water. That's actually an old limestone quarry from southern Indiana. And limestone is a natural resource, a rock that Indiana has a lot of and is very famous for. But because once we use all the rock, we can't use it again. It's just gone. That's a non-renewable resource. Another example of a very important non-renewable resource is oil, which makes it very, very valuable. A renewable resource is a resource that is, if it is managed well, it can be reused. For example, water. You can see an example here, Lake Mead. Created by Hoover Dam in the southwestern United States. Uses water both as a source for electricity and for drinking water. It can be reused. We continue to get water through precipitation. Sunlight and wind, those are all renewable resources. We don't run out. They keep coming back no matter how much we use them. And that's it for these slides. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I explained how to do the map on the intro video. Thanks, and y'all have a great day.